Benefits of a Community Center, Pamela Fick, Livingston Center for Youth. Thank you for your time, as I appreciate your interest in my ideas for Livingston Youth Center. I have sectioned the age groups into 5 categories and have determined 2 group activities for each age group and have a few requests for purchases, and I will be supplying links of information where we can get them. I also feel it will be useful to explain the benefits of each of the activities and how they will enhance physical, cognitive, and/or socio-emotional development. This community center will not only be a beneficial learning facility for our youth, but encourage family time and support for our entire community. Moving on to the first age group would be the infant room. The first activity I have chosen for infants is a parent-infant activity that is called Cajun Two-Step. Pretty much what it is a dance time for parents and infants. The only actual thing we'll need to purchase for this would be music. Alright, the second activity that I've chosen for the infants would be finger puppet parade or finger puppet story time. The whole idea of this activity is to interact parents and infants in story time by using finger puppets to engage the interest of the infants. So for the finger puppet parade or story time, the needed materials would be activity mats or bouncy seats and finger puppets. I also plan on asking the local library and local bookstores to donate age-appropriate books for this room. Alright, the next age group that we have would be the toddler room. The first activity for toddlers that I've chosen would be Happy Feet Dance and Music. What we would need would toy musical instruments for this age-appropriate activity. The second activity for the toddler room would be family story time. What we would need would be large blocks, like building blocks and books, which once again I will ask the local library and bookstores to donate to this cause. Alright, the next age group that we have would be early childhood. The first activity that I suggest for this age group is Let's Pretend. Pretty much we're going to get the kids to play out real life scenarios with their parents, like house or kitchen, dress up, anything of that nature. So the items that we would need for this activity would be a kitchenette, dress up, tool bench. I'll be providing links for you all to purchase these materials. The next activity for this age group would be arts and crafts. We'll plan out different weekly activities of arts and crafts to involve the children and their parents. What we would need would be Play-Doh, paints, art supplies. Moving on to the next age group, we have the middle and late childhood. My first suggested activity for this age group is music lessons. I feel that music is beneficial to every child, no matter how old. So obviously the purchase that we would need would be different various musical instruments. The second activity for middle to late childhood would be a board game night. So for this activity we would need various educational board games, playing cards, anything to keep the kids interacted. Alright, so the last age group that we have is adolescent. I feel like the most beneficial activity for this age group is life skills classes. I'm going to ask for donations from the community. Kind of what I had in mind for this was learning how to balance checkbooks, learning how to change a tire on a car. These are all life skills that everyone should know, but sadly most people don't. So I feel like this is a good age to teach these life skills. So the second activity for this age group that I've chosen is a group construction project. The idea that I have is a community garden for these kids to take care of. So what we would need would be garden supplies. I feel like getting the kids together to grow vegetables and fruit and have them donate it to the local food bank would be an even more of a beneficial aspect to our community. In closing, I feel that the activities that I've presented throughout this proposal have explained how they can benefit the youth in our community. I hope you agree with the two activities that I've chosen for each age group, and I hope you'll look over the suggested purchase material and consider them as well. I've explained how beneficial they can be to our youth and our community as a whole, and I really appreciate your time and consideration and look forward to working with you in the future. Thank you again.